All right, welcome to episode 1 of, well, TBD, but this is going to be like a weekly episode that Megs and I do where we discuss movies and what we're watching and all that good stuff. So let's just get right into it. Let's talk about what we're watching. So, Megs, what have you watched? What are you watching this week?
Well, I did watch one movie, shocker, which we're going to talk about later, I think, Anaconda. But I've also been watching The Pit, the TV show. It's really good. And then I've also been following along with this Bravo drama for anyone who watches Bravo. It's basically like Scandival 2.0, if you get that reference. So the show Summer House is, anyway, a lot of dramas going on. So I've been watching that. Yeah. So I mainly lean towards TV, as you know, but reality TV.
Why is that? Why do you think you lean more towards TV?
I don't know. I think I just like to get invested in certain characters. Well, reality TV is like, I like to call it my brain candy. So it's just like allows me to turn.
I've literally never heard you call it that.
Oh, well, maybe I just tell myself that. But it's just like my way of turning my brain off and, decompressing. And then TV shows, I don't know, I really like getting involved in the characters. And it's like if you watch a movie and a really good movie, then it's over after 2 hours or the way movies are going these days, 3.5 hours. So
I feel the same way. Like a good TV show, you can come back to, you can watch, you know this character so much better than those movies.
Yeah. Give me like a 20 season, great TV show. Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, what about you?
What have I been watching? I've been watching a little bit of Below Deck when I'm on in the room and you're watching Below Deck. I think Below Deck,
another Bravo show.
Below Deck and Summer House are like the two TV shows that I could legitimately watch. I find them entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
I just finished Age of Attraction on Netflix, which was awful. It was, they kind of like, when they're like from the producers of Love Is Blind, and you're like, oh,
that's a reality show.
Oh yeah,
okay,
yeah. Have you seen the premise?
No, what's the premise?
I guess the premise is that they bring all these people to.
I just do Bravo. Come on, I'm like classy like that.
I mean, they bring all these people to this this location. I think it's Vancouver. I think it's in Canada, and nobody knows each other's age. And then they basically have to like go on dates, but they can see each other. So it's not like the whole Love Is Blind premise where you don't get to see them. You just don't know how old people are. But you can look at them and be like, you're clearly old or you're clearly not old.
Yeah.
I think part of the criteria for being on the show is not being able to identify somebody who is significantly older than you. Because people are like shocked when they're like, what? You're this age? It's like, of course they are. Look at them.
So it wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good. It was a really good show to have on in the background.
Yeah.
But it was not a very good show.
Yeah.
I was pretty bored by it.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Yeah, besides watching a lot of movies too, obviously.
Tons of movies, which we'll talk about today. And some soccer, some World Cup stuff going on. But all right, let's go right into the next segment, which is going to be the spreadsheet update. So this time last week, my spreadsheet was a 5.88424 to be precise with it. This week it's a 5.879. So it definitely dropped off. This was a bad week for the spreadsheet. Probably because my booster wasn't as good as in like some past weeks. So that's where we're at now. I know you don't have much to say about the spreadsheet booster or the spreadsheet update. So we're going to go into, unless you do.
Right. The booster, the booster was Fury?
It's Fury.
I don't remember if I've seen this movie, which is probably a bad sign for this movie. If I don't remember if I've seen it or not.
You've seen it?
I have. Okay.
I think we watched it together. It's like Brad Pitt, it's tanks. It's just like, it's okay. I have like an unpopular opinion, I think, about one scene in the movie.
I just like don't see Brad Pitt in it's World War II, right?
World War II.
I just don't see him in a World War II genre for whatever reason.
I mean, Glorious Bastards.
Oh, right.
He was like really good in that. I was like really good, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, proven wrong.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go into now like the week in review. So this is everything that I've watched and how it's affected the spreadsheet. And like, I'm gonna have like a question for you from each of these movies. So
okay, great.
Monday was my spreadsheet booster. I had just watched Dunkirk last week, and I was like, give me another World War II movie, because like who doesn't love a good World War II movie, right?
Right.
But Fury, not amazing. I have an issue with like this one scene in the movie. It's like right in the middle of the movie. They like go to this house and like that's where the movie like slows down and like develops everybody's character supposedly. And
you hate character development.
No, I don't.
Not character development. Like character focused, I would say. Character driven, what's the term?
Well, let me ask you a question. Like, how much should the movie lose its pace and lose its tempo to develop characters?
Yeah, it shouldn't. It should still be entertaining.
Right. It should still keep moving. And I'd also argue if it's for like one character, then it's like, well, why don't we just write this character differently? And that's kind of what happened in Fury for me. Is like you have this first 40 minutes just like tank combat, and it's insane, it's awesome, and they go to this house and it's like slow. And I was like, why is this here? I mean, like, you don't really learn anything about any people. It's important for one character. It takes 20 minutes. The movie just stops. And then the movie just starts again. And it's like full-blown action. I'm like, this isn't...
It's weird.
It's like, it just didn't link together. It was unpopular. Like, a lot of people were like, you're an idiot. You don't understand why the house scene is important.
Oh, they said you're an idiot.
I mean, like, that's how I take it. It's like, you're wrong, idiot. But I obviously don't think I'm wrong.
Well, that's the point of the movie spreadsheet. It's your opinion.
It is my opinion. But I would just say, like, and I feel the same way a little bit about Saving Private Ryan. Is, you know, in Saving Private Ryan, like right before the final battle scene, they're in that town and it's like really slow and they're all telling the stories. I'm like, why?
No, that scene is great.
Why is that scene
You were
great?
wrong.
Why
Because
is he great?
when he's talking about his brothers, when he's like reminiscing about his brothers, because like that's the whole point of the mission and like how important that is. And he's remembering them, and he's like never even had a chance to grieve because they're just going to save him. And I think it's a really touching moment, and it's like it's highlighting the good times with his brothers, and it's heartbreaking.
I'm just like,
Okay, maybe you are an idiot for Fury. I need
I'm
to
just
rewatch it.
I'm just like, yeah. Will you rewatch? I mean, it's World War II.
Yes,
Will you rewatch Fury and tell me
I will make this sacrifice
definitively if I'm wrong or if I'm not wrong?
But now I'm going to go into it like just wanting to prove you wrong, but I'll do my
okay.
best
It's just
to
like
be
marriage.
objective.
It's like everything else you can go on and do.
Okay.
Does that make sense? But anyways,
Yeah.
so Fury, I mean, Fury scored a 7.45, and for the spreadsheet booster to really be significant, to really be impactful, it needs to be really above an 8.5, and honestly higher, because right now there's 476 movies.
Wow.
I've rated, like 10s are moving it up just a little bit. So if 7.5, and
Math.
if the week is bad, we math this thing. So anyway, 7.45 for me.
Okay.
And like Shia LaBeouf's in it. I think I asked the question, like, what's Shia LaBeouf's like best movie or favorite movie? And I think you have an answer for this.
I said Holes.
Did you say Holes?
Yes.
You know, Holes was like really hard for him to film.
Oh, really?
They talk about like the conditions being awful, like
really?
really, really awful because of its location. And yeah.
I don't know. I can only think about him terrorizing the city of New Orleans.
But ultimately, what I said for Shia LaBeouf is my favorite movie is Borg vs. McEnroe. And I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's like one of my favorite sports movies of all time.
Yeah.
I think I said top 5 favorite sports movies of all time in our movie list. Where we had like, remember we said like once we get 30
I still haven't
subscribers,
seen that one.
I'll do a top 10. It's really, really good. It's really, really good.
Okay.
I want to sleep like in a room like Bjorn Borg, freezing cold. All right. So that was my Monday spreadsheet booster. So got us off to a slightly bad start. Tuesday then was new release on Netflix, probably the movie I was most looking forward to watching over the past few months, which was
Anaconda don't want nut. Yeah.
I mean, the amount of times I heard you say that during the movie was probably the most entertaining part.
Goodness, they put that song in the movie.
It was like right away too. It was like
It
pretty
was
soon.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Of course, you can give your take. I
No,
liked
no,
it. I liked it a lot more than you did.
Yeah, you liked it a lot. Like, what if you don't have a spreadsheet?
Well, I thought it
which is a shame.
started. I think it started really slow, and we did watch it in two different sittings. So the first part was like, yeah, it was kind of slow, but then towards the end, and I honestly, I think it's one of those previews gave away a lot of the funny parts, but I didn't really remember the previews. But towards the end, I thought the pace was good. It was horror, but like not really horror. It was kind of jokey horror. So I just thought towards the second half it was really good and funny, and I actually laughed out loud multiple times.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. I made a note.
But I love Jack Black. I love Paul Rudd, Steve Zahn. Like all these actors can do no wrong.
I mean, Steve Zahn was the funniest person in the movie, right?
Yeah, he was definitely the scene stealer, and Jack Black too. Paul Rudd was more of like Paul Rudd just plays the same character, but it's great every time. So.
I mean, so I only ended up giving it a 2.95, which was
like
I thought I was going to like it way more. I just
mean, it didn't
find
get good reviews, but I think I went in with, I didn't have any expectations.
I just
And I
didn't
really
find
enjoyed
funny.
it. Also, only an hour and a half. Perfect.
But did it feel like an hour and a half?
I
It
mean, yeah.
felt way longer.
Yeah.
When we were finishing
liked
it, I
it.
was like,
That was
how
funny.
much more of this movie? Can we just kill this snake already? Because this is
Yeah.
like, I need to go to bed.
I
This is
liked it.
awful. I need to get on the next
good.
movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I think I was kind of expecting like the first Jumanji reboot, and we got like the second
Yeah.
Jumanji reboot, and I was like, this is not very good.
First Jumanji is so good.
But Steve Zahn was really funny.
It was.
Yeah.
I still recommend watching it.
Have you seen the first Anaconda? Have you seen Anaconda?
Mm-mm.
What?
No.
I saw it in the theater.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to. That seems a lot more serious horror.
It's like worst case scenario for me.
Yeah.
Like it's as bad as you get giant snake eating you.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the Amazon ever.
No. Yeah, no.
I love to travel, but that's not on my list.
All right. Any of your thoughts on Anaconda before we move on to the
No,
next
great.
movie?
I also thought that the soundtrack in general was fun.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's go to my Wednesday new release. This was on Amazon Prime. This was Mercy. So the whole premise behind this movie is that in the future, our courts will be decided by AI judges that will be the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
Which seems like a really cool concept.
It was a really cool concept. And like Chris Pratt's in it, and it's an Amazon movie. Like Tomorrow War is like one of my, it's like a top 20 movie in the spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, gonna be like, what? And Tomorrow War? I just thought it worked. I thought it really worked. And I was kind of hoping for that for Mercy. And then something that I get super excited about is when the movie is real time with the actual time in the movie, right? Like I think if they're like, we have a minute left, and it's like a minute is counting down on the clock, and it's actually a minute that goes by, or 10 minutes or whatever. And so when the movie starts, it actually starts in this really creative way where it's like he's waking up and they're telling you what's going on. But that's how you are being introduced to the movie, is like you're learning about what's going on. And Chris Pratt like wakes up and he's like in this chair, and then the timer starts. And I'm like, and then I pause the movie and I go online, I check, and I'm like, this is gonna link up perfectly. This is gonna be really, really cool. Then over time, the time starts to drift. And I'm like, why do this? So anyways, so Mercy ends up being a 5.05, which is like better than Anaconda. 5 is like an okay score. I would say this movie's okay. Based on the plot and the length, it was like a pretty easy watch. Like, would I recommend it for you? No, because also too, like when you have a movie about AI, I'm like, we don't need a big action sequence in a movie about AI. It's an AI movie. Like, let's be strategic. Let's be smart. Like, let's solve a crime.
It's just like forcing an action movie, action scene to have an action scene. I hate when movies do that.
And I think the reason why they got off the time is to fit that thing in.
Yeah, it's like, this is unnecessary.
It's unnecessary. We just don't need to have it.
Just do a good movie. Yeah. I agree.
Action-y ending. But no further comments. So spreadsheet now drifting like down, because that's another one below the average. Remember the goal getting to 6. And then finally we move into Thursday's watch, which was Mike and Nick and Alice. And the premise of this one's
terrible title.
I know, isn't it a terrible title?
Terrible title.
It's awful. It's difficult to say. It's with like the ampersand instead of like and. It's like, what?
No. No one's gonna remember that title.
The premise behind this one is like James Marsden, and
I do love James Marsden.
and you're a fan of it. I think you mentioned him on the last video.
Yeah, because I've also been watching Paradise. I haven't watched the season finale, so I'm
not gonna spoil it. I don't watch it. You said it.
I feel like that's just your natural reaction. I like don't tell me anything.
I really like him in Sonic. I think he's really good in the Sonic movies.
Yeah, it's great and everything.
But so anyways, so he's in this movie, and Vince Vaughn's in this movie, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be cool. And it involves time travel, and it's action, and it's romance. And I'm like, maybe can we get some like comedy in there? And it's just so slow to start.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. How long, say you have an hour and 45-minute movie, how long should it take for that movie to like get your interest? Like, how long are you giving a movie?
Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes? So like,
I need to hook you right away, right?
Okay. I was thinking like 15. I was going to give it like 15 minutes to like get in, introduce the character, set it up, and then introduce the problem. But recently, some of these movies I've been watching have been so slow to start This movie took 40 minutes to get going.
That's too much time.
And then you're like, okay, it starts to get going. And then, like the big scene, like I almost want to watch all Gilmore Girls so I can be involved in the scene. They ask a question like, who is Rory's best boyfriend?
Dean.
That's the only person I remember, Dean.
Yeah, wasn't the other two.
Did he work in that guy's
Luke.
cafe? Luke's cafe?
I don't think he worked in the cafe. That was her high school boyfriend.
What was his name?
Dean was the high school boyfriend. The first one.
That's Dean, though. He worked in the cafe.
Oh, did he? I don't even remember.
I don't know either. I have no idea.
Then why are you?
I'm asking you, did he work in that cafe? With the
I
guy with the
don't-
backwards hat?
No, that's Luke. That was the older guy. That's Luke.
I know, but did Luke hire Dean?
I mean, maybe at some point. I don't remember that, but
Were you a Gilmore Girl watcher?
yes, I did watch it, but I don't know if I've seen every single episode. I did watch the remake, which was not very good, or
Yes.
like the sequel.
Can I ask you a
Came out
question?
way later.
Gilmore Girls or Dawson's Creek?
Oh, Dawson's Creek.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Do you feel like Dawson's Creek was like,
Maybe it was like our exact age or
yes.
something.
Do you think
like when it
Gilmore
came
Girls
out.
was like for Dawson, was like what Dawson's Creek was us for like our younger generation?
Yeah, maybe like a couple, even like just like a couple years younger.
I
I
know
don't
my
know. It was
sister
like a
was big.
it was like a very specific, like for us elder millennials, it's Dawson's Creek. It's middle millennials, I think it's Gilmore Girls.
Did you do the OC too?
Yeah, obviously.
I did the OC as well. So anyways,
Should we give our birth date? No, I'm just kidding.
cue the dinosaurs reaching. Anyways, Mike and Nick and Alice ends up being a 5.6, and I really felt like it was a tale of two movies. I really felt like that first half was so slow, and then that second hour was like okay, and it really takes a turn when you get to that Gilmore Girl sequence, and you're like, oh, also a big fat like orange cat and then super chunk tabby cat named Kingpin. It was like delightful, but
I mean, that's really weird. I like having not watched this movie. That like talking about Gilmore Girls, a show you haven't even watched, was the most memorable part.
I know, but it was like so. It was so good. I thought it was so well done. It might honestly be one of my favorite scenes from a movie I've seen in the last few weeks.
Oh wow!
Because it was just like, what is going on? And it was just like they were so all into it. And I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Give me more of this. And they had a few like really good songs. Like I love when movies have good soundtracks. I honestly don't think it's that difficult to escalate a movie or increase a movie score by just having some sweet music in there.
I totally agree.
So it's like put some sweet music in there.
Like Baby Got Back.
And like whoever had the over under
Yeah,
for Baby Got Back for your favorites.
It's really good.
But that was my spreadsheet week. So spreadsheet down 0.00059. But seriously, I'm on this strive trying to get the spreadsheet to a 6. I'm just not getting there.
Well, what's going to be your booster this week? Can you reveal that yet?
You're ruining this for me.
Oh, sorry.
No, I think I'm gonna watch. It's honestly not gonna be a booster. It's just a movie I really wanted to watch recently. Her.
Oh, you got that AI bug now.
I do have the AI bug.
You know, I've never seen her.
Have you not? Let's watch it.
Okay.
So
I gotta watch Fairy too. I mean, 2 movies in 1 week sounds like a big, tall order for me.
clear your
I have a
schedule.
lot of reality TV to get through.
Yeah, especially with the summer house drama.
Yeah, so much drama. Can't wait for that reunion.
So, all right, let's jump into your section, which I'm super pumped for.
Okay.
It's probably gonna run the best because I don't have anything to do with it. So, what do you have for us?
Okay, for lack
This week.
of better term, this is my questions corner. So I'm just gonna ask you some questions.
Questions corner. I kind of like it.
You don't know what my questions are, so
I have no idea what they
this
are.
is your live reaction. Not prepared. So this was, a little bit current events related. Project Hail Mary just came out in theaters March 20th. So my question for you is this the kind of movie that's worth seeing in theaters, or would you think it would be just as good streaming? Like, what is your requirement these days for seeing a movie in theaters? I mean, this is a sci-fi action. I heard it described as a, alien buddy comedy, which I enjoyed. I'm reading the book right now. I'm almost done, so I know what it's about, even though we haven't seen the movie yet. But
Okay.
yeah, so anyway, back to my question though, because it is a major box office success. It's become Amazon MGM Studios' highest grossing film ever. As of
Wow.
March 31st, the film surpassed 300 million globally in just 10 days. So this is like a bona fide box office.
$1 billion movie.
Yeah,
potentially?
box office hit at the theater. So, just with so much going straight to streaming, theatrical release and then streaming, like what, I know there was some movies recently, some of the Oscar movies, I think most of them you waited for streaming. So what is your requirement for to go to the theater? Like what do you have to have?
This is a great question.
Thank you.
This is a really good question because I'm really passionate about movies, and I would like to keep cinemas, theaters, whatever you want to call them, like open.
Theaters, R-E.
R-E.
Theater spelled with the R-E at the
end. So my first thing is, and I'm going to eliminate like things that are from like my own, from my own schedule, like things like that. Obviously, it's a fit in
whatever
the time frame.
criteria you want.
Okay, we'll talk about that. So
whatever your criteria is.
Well, what I love about the AMC app and is like if you are a member to A-list, like just being able to go see, like if you see one movie a month, like it's almost worth it to be the A-list member. So it makes it so easy. Then you can go on there.
Cut in line, the concession stand.
They also have like I want to get into like
you're going to spend
AMC.
so much money at the concession stand.
Yeah,
that's how they're making any money.
I bring my own stuff. I mean, I bring my
rebel.
own. I mean, I don't.
Don't tell them that.
No. I mean, time is honestly one of the major ones. Like, how long is the movie? Like, I want to be pretty close.
Yeah, because some of these really long movies, you have to watch. I feel like in multiple, even Anaconda, we're watching in 2 installments,
2 and 3 settings.
Yeah.
I think for sure. Like, I'm looking at length, and I would like it to generally start with a 1 for length, not meaning like 120 minutes. I'm meaning like, 120 minutes would be fine, but I need it to be like an hour and change in length. Just because, like, I don't want to commit to something that's that bad.
Also, the previews are like 25 minutes now.
Don't even get me started. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me that movie theaters do not publish the start time of the movies. I think it's the dumbest thing ever. And I've heard all these arguments, and I hate all these. Can I go down this rabbit hole?
Yeah,
go down. Like, it's so stupid. It's like, why do we not just put the time that the movie starts, right?
Because they want you to watch the ads. They're paying those movies or. They want you to watch the trailers.
I know, but the people that are going to go and watch the trailers are still going to go and watch the trailers.
I know, but then I think it's their advertising to go see the movie at their theater.
But it doesn't make me want to go see a movie at the theater.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
Like you don't go to like
the rationale.
Saints
not
game.
that I know anything about this topic.
But like you don't go to a Saints game being like, I wonder what time kickoff is.
Yeah,
like their warm up started at 3. I hope the kickoff starts soon. It's like,
no, I agree because like especially like a 3-hour plus movie, you're talking about 4 hours in the theater because it is seriously 20 to 25 minutes.
Well, so crazy stories. I went to see Tron Ares in 3D, and it was just awful. It was so awful for me because like I had to wear like my regular glasses and then my 3D glasses over top of it, and I was like, anyway, and I had like this splitting headache, and I was like, this is not going to work for me. So I left, right, and there was like 20 minutes of previews, and I left. I went out and I was like, hey, like, I'm sorry, this doesn't work. Can I go catch it in Dolby? And the people at AMC and Harahan, shout out, they're like, yeah, no problem. And I was like, sweet, I'm going to go in there. And then for Dolby, there was 30 minutes of prep tree. I was like, how? Like, I just watched 15 and I watched 45 minutes of trailers right now. I was at the theater for like such a long time because I watched part of it.
Give away so much of the movie. Like,
yeah, so
I don't even like watching trailers.
So I have no idea what Project Hail Mary is about. I just know it's space. I know it's Ryan Gosling. I know nothing else about it. And that's how I prefer to go into movies, is not knowing a lot about it. So much so that I will wait in the hallway until I hear the movie, until I hear Nicole Kidman come on. I'm like, when I was a little girl, theaters. And I was like, okay, time to go in there. And AMC is doing such a good job with their like reserving a seat and choosing a seat, kind of, right? Kind of, because of the nightmare in Minecraft. It was like, what's happening? Everybody sit in the seat that you chose. This isn't rocket science. Anyways, coming back to the path, I've already digressed from like 11 times. So I think those two things, I think the length, I think space movies are generally better to see in theaters.
So would you see this one in theaters?
I would go see this one in theaters. But I want to catch it like later. I don't want to have a million people be in a theater. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear people talking. I'm big on like, I don't want people talking. I don't want people making little comments. Like it honestly like ruins movies a little bit for me. It's like, just sit there, be quiet, watch the movie, have some common courtesy for everybody else around you.
Yeah.
And so a lot of it is like choosing the right time of day and to go see it. And then I like check the app, like, okay, there's 4 people in there. All right, I'm gonna go see this one at this time. And I have to have an aisle.
Yeah, all makes sense.
But yeah, Space, I'm gonna go see.
Okay.
Yeah, Space, I'm gonna go see for sure.
Maybe we'll go see it together.
I saw Gravity in theater. I was like, I'm so glad I saw Gravity in theater.
Yeah.
Didn't see The Martian in theaters, and I wish I had.
I love it. Martian is the same author.
Saw the first Dune in theaters. Didn't
Also
see the second Dune in
good
theaters.
Adaptation. The Martian was.
So good.
Yeah. So I have a quick follow up to that. So
This is such good. Meg's question corner is amazing. It's my favorite segment by far. Like, why don't we just do this?
Probably should.
Nobody wants the spreadsheet update. We just want to talk about movies that like this.
So is there an actor or actress you will go out of your way to see despite the topic or genre, like in theaters?
No.
Is that part of the criteria? No.
Mm.
What about movies in general? Like I'm always going to see, you mentioned liking Chris Pratt. Like I'm always going to see Ryan Gosling movies. I know you love Adam Sandler. You know what you're going to get. Or I guess in general.
Oh yeah, I mean in general, absolutely. If someone
so
says
in theater, that's not part of your criteria. You're like
in
a
theater, it's not part of my criteria. Like there needs to be a lot more other things going right for me to want to go see it. Because I mean, people take movies that aren't good all the time.
Yep.
And I'm not trying to see somebody's passion project. Sorry, I know it sounds horrible, but I want to see movies that are entertaining. I shouldn't say good. I should say entertaining to me.
Yeah.
So no, but at home, yeah, absolutely. Like if like Leo's in it, I'm gonna watch it. Brad Pitt's in it, I'm gonna watch it. Like these people generally choose movies. Well, do you think that you choose more movies based on the women that are in the movies or based on the men that are in the movies?
I think either. I don't think just the men. I mean, and probably you are saying just the men because of sexism in general. But I think also comedies make a big difference too. Like what you're saying, like if it's like a Tina Fey, Amy Poehler movie, like I'll watch that. If it's I generally like Will Ferrell. I think people are like divided on Will Ferrell or, Jack Black. I love Jack Black. Like I'll watch pretty much anything.
Yeah, I would take a flyer on Jack Black for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, I think comedies, like dramas are just more, no, I don't think, even if it's really great acting, like I don't really care that Leo's in it.
I don't want to see a drama. I don't want to see some like long, slow developing drama. Like it's going to be just as good. Because when you go to theater, you're really paying for your sound and you're paying for the image. And I think what better area to do that in than space?
Yeah.
Like, so.
But also going back to the actors, like I thought F1 would have been better without Brad Pitt, like way better without Brad Pitt in it. So I know he was in it and like part of it, and I think he was a producer on it, and that was the draw. But I thought he was just terribly cast. And I think there have been other examples you probably know of like actors just being attached to projects because they want to do them, but they're probably not the best fit for the role. So sometimes like these big actors can be distracting to the movie. Yeah. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. Because they feel like they're going to have to get like their part of the movie or their like fair share of screen time. So yeah.
I love Ryan Gosling. I really do like him.
I mean, space. I mean, I'm going there. I mean, I can definitely say, I can back it up a little bit too. Like I've taken some real big flyers on horror movies recently in theaters. Not recently, but like a little while ago. And now I'm like, no, because when I saw Weapons, I was like, Weapons is solid. And then at the end of Weapons, people started laughing, and I'm like, this is ruining it. This is ruining Weapons for me because people are laughing at the end. Because the end could be interpreted as being like kind of silly. Like if you remember the end of the skit when Conan's running and all the kids are chasing him.
Oscars.
That's like, I mean, that's a nod to Weapons. So yeah. And then when you're around people that are doing something, it changes your experience
also,
of the movie.
Horror is one of those genres that like when it's, I don't know, I don't like horror. No, when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's really bad.
Really bad. It's a really low bar.
So if you're like stuck in a theater watching it, that must be rough.
Yeah. So theater, I want that high low bar, which is kind of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a horror movie, like any movie can be great, but like it's where the low bar is. So you make it in space, the low bar is a little bit higher for me. You give good actors in it, the low bar goes up a little bit. So those kind of things matter.
Yeah. Okay. I have my next question for Questions Corner.
Questions Corner continuing.
So this is also related to a recent trend. What do you think, and us being elder millennials too, fits in nicely, what do you think about the recent trend of long delayed sequels? Are movies like Freakier Friday, Practical Magic 2, and The Devil Wears Prada 2 exciting comebacks, or do you think they're just relying on nostalgia? And I can give you, and I also have the years that the first and sequels came out, just to show you the gap. So
Okay, yeah.
I can give you that background. So Freaky Friday, the first one came out in 2003, and then Freakier Friday came out last year in 2025. Devil Wears Prada, the first one came out in 2006, and then the new one, Devil Wears Prada 2, is coming out in May, so 2026. That's 20 years. And then, so we have 22 years, 20 years. Practical Magic originally came out in 1999, the Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock movie. Did you ever see that one? It's like, anyway, women of my age of all. Yes. It's good.
I've seen this one. I think
it's really cute. It's really good. First came out in 1999. The sequel that's coming out later this year to 2026. So 28 years for Practical Magic movies. So what do you think about this trend? Like, do you think it's a good thing, or do you think it's just like kind of like a money grab?
It's definitely a money grab.
I mean, yeah,
right?
I guess
Like,
that's definitely a money grab. Although I do think Freakier Friday was so good.
Okay.
The sequel was really good.
Can I? Yeah.
Jamie Lynn Curtis is so funny in both of those movies.
Yeah. I mean, that was gonna be one of two movies that I referenced as being like why you should take a risk on this and why it actually might work and why it doesn't have to necessarily be a gimmick, which it can feel like. It can also feel like pretty unoriginal. But if we're talking about like Mad Max Fury Road, and we talking about like in reference to like Mad Max, right? Like how long ago did that come out? What was the difference between those two movies?
Yeah.
Like a substantial amount of time. And Mad Max Fury Road was amazing, right? Didn't take anything away from it. I think my only issue is if we're just making a movie for that quick grab that ends up taking away something from what already exists. And I think to an extent, you might have something like that with like Indiana Jones, or you might have something like that with like the Star Wars franchise. Like if you're one of the people who don't think the new Star Wars movies does the old Star Wars movie justice, then it has to feel like a grab. But Freakier Friday was 100% that movie I was going to reference. I was like, Jamie Lee Curtis was great. Like
Jamie Lee, I think I said Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, and if I hadn't seen, I don't remember the original Freaky Friday, but if I had watched it, I'm sure it would have been even better. I just really enjoyed that movie.
It was good. I would recommend back to back.
Yeah, I mean, and then also like let's shout out Top Gun.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's another good one.
Top Gun was
Top Gun
was
Maverick
awesome.
was really well done.
Check every box, it works, but I think you have to do it well. So
I agree.
I don't mind. I think originally I'm going to scoff at it and be like, why? But if you do it well and it's entertaining and it works, then it works. More power to you. I'm okay with it.
And you have to have all the people on board.
Yes.
Like Devil Wears Prada 2, you have Meryl Streep coming back.
You have
to have
yes.
Emily Blunt. You have Stanley Tucci. They're all going to be part of it. You have to have, Practical Magic. Obviously, you have Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. Like they have to be on board, and it has to be well done. I agree.
Yeah, and if you don't have that, then I almost feel like it can't go forward. Like it has to be. There needs to be some nod. Like I thought like Val Kilmer's part in Top Gun was so excellent. Like Val Kilmer has to be a part Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
No matter what's going on in his life, and like it was like tragic, but he was in it and like worked out great. And it was like this is really good for this movie. That's really cool. And so I mean even like Freakier Friday, it has Chad Michael Murray.
Yeah, in it. Yes, good job.
And he's in it, and you're like, I wonder if that guy's in it. Oh, he is in it.
Yeah,
he's very much in it. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I highly recommend that one. Okay, so if well done, so I think the answer to the original question is if well done.
If well done. But no, is that kind of a cop-out answer? If well done? Because then it's like any movie's fine if it's well done.
I mean, that's true.
I would lean towards don't do it, because let's not ruin
the first one.
Let's not ruin the first one. Let's be creative and like, come on, we have to still be smart enough to come up with innovative enough to come up with
Don't even get me
movies.
started with all the Sex and the City sequels, and I feel like that
Not a fan.
no. I mean, I think the movies weren't very good, and then the rebooted show. I mean, they didn't have Samantha in the rebooted show. You're talking. I mean, I know it's a show versus
Samantha's not in it.
No, not in the newer ones.
I have no idea who Samantha.
Yeah, from Sex and the City. Yes, you do. Kim Cattrall. But anyway, she was not
the blonde
part.
Girl?
Yes,
Yeah.
the blonde girl. She was not part of the reboot. I'm like, you can't. I don't know. It just felt off, and I liked the original show, but I didn't think the movie. Yeah, I didn't think the movies were well done. They had like 3 of them, which was unnecessary. 2 or 3 of them, and then they did a whole rebooted show as of like the last few years, and it was just recently canceled. But yeah, we don't need that.
No, we don't need that.
No, and I mean,
Just
and
like
even
this.
Gilmore Girls. Going back to Gilmore Girls. It was several years ago now, but they did a sequel. They did 4 distinct episodes of Gilmore Girls, and I just didn't think it was very well done. It was like the script wasn't great. It just didn't feel like the same show, even though they had all the main actors. It's just like, you don't need to touch that. It was great how it was.
Yeah, but you know, it's tricky too, because sometimes then like, so Community was, I really enjoyed, and then it got canceled, and then somebody else picked it up and continued it. I was like, this is great. And so it's like,
But like years later, or was it?
I'm not sure what the gap was between Community being canceled and Community being picked up and recreated.
But it was also the same actors, right?
It was, yeah. It was a commitment to redo it, but yeah. Good questions. You've had 2 good questions so far.
They really should have canceled that show. Happy Endings.
That was a good show. That was a really good show.
That was a show that was canceled too soon. Speaking of it, the last question is not current events related. It was just something that a debate I think that we've discussed before that I think we might disagree on. It's maybe related.
I'm excited.
Did Dottie drop the ball on purpose?
I knew you were going to ask this question.
At the end of A League of Their Own. So Dottie, Gina Davis's character, A League of Their Own. If you haven't seen this movie, I don't care what age you are, watch this movie. One of the best sports movies ever. But it's about the women's sports league during World War II. They was based on a true story. Women, they created a women's baseball league. Baseball, not softball, actual baseball. And yeah, she loses the championship game against her sister because she's a catcher. Yeah, the movie's like 30 years old. By dropping the ball. And I think she did it on purpose, and you think she did not do it on purpose, right? Is that where we landed? She definitely did it on purpose. My opinion.
Okay, can I set up where I was? Can I set up like my whole thought process?
Yes.
I don't have any short answers with movies.
Okay. You do a better job explaining the movie too.
No, I think you explained it really well. I mean, like it's really about like this women's baseball league during World War II. Like you said, Tom Hanks is in it. He's awesome. Like Madonna's in it. Rosie O'Donnell's in it. Like there's a lot of a lot of big actresses in this movie, and it ends up kind of being about a rivalry between 2 sisters. And in the end, there's a major play, and I don't even think it's honestly debated. I don't think people debate it, do they? Do people think it's like intentional versus not intentional?
Yes, we have debated this.
No, I'm saying we've debated, but it's like pretty much universally everybody believes that like she did it like intentionally.
Yes, because that is the truth.
And honestly, like when I was growing up, that's what I believed, right?
Okay.
And then I showed this to a class in history through film about like World War II, and we were watching because I had this kid who was like, I don't watch movies with girl leads because I can't identify with them, and everybody in class was like, that's a crazy take. And you're saying it in a class with like half girls. Like this is a crazy take.
I'm going to give like a little overview of your history through film. What was history through film?
Oh, history through film was, so I was at a school that was really high achieving, and there were a lot of courses for high achieving students that were rigorous, and they needed some electives that would be more entertaining, that would essentially make kids want to be in school. And then they would like strategically place these electives at time throughout the day where kids would like normally leave. And they'd be like, no, if I have lunch and then I go to history through film, like I'm not going to skip history through film. And then if I stay from history through film, I might as well just stay for my last period of the day, like that type of thing. It's like strategic, and it was really smart. And they like obviously chose me to be. So they're like, we need people. But you created
the course.
Yeah, we need people to pitch things. And I was like, all right, I got this idea for this course. It's history through film. I'm going to replace textbooks, and we're gonna just watch movies, and that'll lead to like natural discussions about the things that we see and how realistic it was, and like that's what we did. And so as soon as this kid said this thing about like I don't want to watch, he said I don't want to watch girl movies because we watched Little Women, and I was like, Little Women is a great movie. Like the new Little Women is so good. And he's like, I just don't want to watch movies with girls as leads. I just can't identify with them. And he was like dead serious.
Wow.
And we were all like, this is crazy. So then I was like, all right, well, what about A League of Their Own? Then we watched A League of Their Own. And so I'm watching this movie, And my entire life, I'm growing up thinking that she intentionally jumps the ball. And then I watch it and I'm like, oh my God, she got rocked. She got rocked. And when they show her hand,
So maybe her sister just wanted it more.
when they show her hand hit the ground, it's not like her hand hits and then the ball opens. It's like her hand hits and the ball is popping out. Like she gets rocked. And I was like, did she not drop the ball on purpose? Was this not intentional? And then when you see it, they show it obviously. It's like not in fast motion. It's kind of in slow motion. So it's the whole NFL argument of like, we need to watch these things in real time, not in like super slow motion time. And so real time, that would be even faster. So yes. I don't believe of recently that it was intentional. I just think that she got rocked, and I think that she was content with her life, and that this was meant more to her, and she got rocked.
Yeah, it meant more to her sister to win.
And like as a catcher, like you're taught to put that ball in your glove, and then you got to tighten here, and so that way, and if it separates,
yeah,
it's bad if it separates, and it separates, and ball pops out.
What a great ending to the movie!
So good.
Because you're so like, I don't want that. But then when you think about it later, you're like, okay.
Oh no, I never want that. I'm like, no.
No, I know.
Big
like every time I watch it,
you bury your little sibling.
Every time I watch it, I'm like,
why'd you do that,
Why'd you do that?
Hold on to that ball. You got to put your little sister in the ground. Your older sibling, I'm older sibling.
Yes. And I'm just like, it still gets me. It's still such a good movie though.
It is. I mean, it's a great movie. Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a hard watch, honestly.
It is. Talk about World War II and
I love
some sad stuff.
Yeah.
That was the end of my questions corner.
Questions corner is over. Dude, I love questions corner. I think next week I just want all
questions corner.
All questions corner. All right, well, I guess we should talk about next week's movie assignments and then wrap this thing up and put the kids to bed because it's like 9:30. So, yeah.
Yes.
All right, so here's what I got going on next week. So Monday I'm going to watch Her because we've been down that AI rabbit hole with Mercy. Then I started thinking about like what are some other great AI movies. You commented that like Ex Machina is your favorite, or Ex
Machina.
Yeah, Ex Machina is your favorite AI movie, which
is really good.
Awesome. I'm a little bit nervous to rewatch Ex Machina because I loved it so much the first time I watched it. I don't want to rewatch it and be like, like taints the memory.
Yeah.
Like when I went back and had Jack in the Box in Washington after like years, I was like, 2 monster tacos, no lettuce, crispy chicken sandwich. And I was like, this is not very good. It's ruined.
Ruined. Have you had that with movies before? That you can remember?
Being like, oh no.
Yeah, I think more so just like the special effects.
Yes.
Going back.
Certain movies are really, really hard to watch because of special effects. Like I just watched Frailty, and it's just like Frailty is such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. But it's like very early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
And I just have a really hard time getting past
some of the...
Just like the way they made movies and the way that like people acted and the way that it was shot. It's just like, oh, it's so great. I mean, I love the movie, but it's like, I would love like an update of this, but don't recast this or do anything. Don't touch it. So Monday, I'm going to watch Her.
Okay.
I own it on Blu-ray, so I'm really excited. I'm trying to get like
NBD.
I'm trying to get like some of the Blu-rays in because it makes me feel like super snooty. Like all you guys out there, you have to rent it, but I don't because I own it on Blu-ray, and I'm gonna put it in my PS5 and I'm gonna watch it.
Some people don't even know what a Blu-ray is, so I don't know if that's a big brag.
It's coming back.
Okay.
They're big time coming back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Blu-ray prices are like
new again.
Going up.
Okay, so that's like the record players of our years. People have like fancy record players.
I don't understand that. I never understood record players.
Well,
I never even put a song on a record player. It's like, how do you go to the next song? You're like, I hope this is it.
I don't know.
And what do? You don't know either, right?
No, we had one when I was little, but yeah.
You want song 3?
You just
like,
go to the different track, yeah.
How? You just like sit it.
You move it. It has grooves.
Oh, okay. I know it has grooves. I didn't know each groove was a track.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How do you think it worked?
The more you know. People are going to be watching this horrified. Your mom's going to watch this be horrified. Yeah. She's like, oh my God, Kaz doesn't know how record players work.
3 people watching this.
All right. Then Tuesday, I'm going to watch a new release. I'm going to watch The Housemaid. It just came out on Stars.
Oh, I heard that was good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Sydney Sweeney. I'm excited to watch this movie. It's on Stars, which I found to be really, really strange. Stars every
Do
now
we
and
have
then
Stars?
because it was like
Oh
Stars
gosh,
is
we're
like
probably like we pay
Stars
way
is
too
like
much.
no,
For
Stars is like
streaming
a
service.
year of Stars for like $19. I'm like,
Okay.
it's like $1. It's more than $1 a month. It's crazy.
Okay, well, I don't know. They're all Netflix just raised the price again.
And Netflix and Disney are like,
Yeah.
let's just keep raising prices.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna
Could
watch
be another questions corner topic.
that on Tuesday. Why are prices keep going up?
Yeah.
Wednesday, I'm gonna watch Inception because we've talked about that a bunch. It was one of the questions from last week when we had our big movie debates, like dream or real.
That'd be a good rewatch.
I'm gonna rewatch it. It's on HBO, so I'm gonna rewatch it. You guys can watch it out there. One of the best Christopher Nolan movies, I'm gonna say. That's Wednesday, and that was subscriber request, and then Thursday, I'm gonna watch 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, which is the fourth movie in the 28 days.
They made another one?
Weeks. Yeah, I think they shot one like at pretty much the exact same time. They
in
shot like
theaters?
3 and 4 at the exact same time. It's already been in theaters. It's on Netflix.
I don't think it did very well.
I guarantee you it didn't do well.
I have not heard anything about it. I heard the 28 weeks later, but they've shot another one.
Yeah, they did 20. So they did 20 days, 28 weeks, 28 years released this year, and they released this.
Is this like the sequel that's like not really a sequel, like with different, you know, when they do like movies and they'll do like a sequel with different actors that are like straight to, like with Home Alone, they did like they had the first 2 Home Alones with Macaulay Culkin, and then they did a third Home Alone, but it's like a totally different kid.
No, I think this one's more like they just shot basically all of this at one time or close to being at one time, and then just like cut it into 2 movies.
It's so weird.
I don't know. That could be completely wrong. You should fact check that out. Don't take what I'm saying to be the truth. But like honestly,
they
released so closely together. And it's just like what? I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I have very low expectations for it, which means like it could be a solid movie. But I'm getting to a point now where I need to get my spreadsheet score close to 6, where I might temporarily stop watching new releases and just watch.
But why do you need to get it close to 6?
I just feel like I just don't want to come across as like a hater. Like I love movies, and like a 5.88 score in the spreadsheet is
that's like
average.
a fine. That's like a fine movie.
Yeah, 5.88 it's okay. Like 4, 5, 6 like these like those are okay movies. 1, 2, and 3 are bad. 7, 8, 9 are good. 10's amazing, and 0's awful, right? But I just feel better about it being like a 6.
Okay.
Because I love movies. I don't want to come across as being like, oh, he hates everything. Like that's not true. I'm trying to find the good in movies. I just watch a lot of like weird stuff. It's horror. Some of the horror stuff kills me. It's just like
when it's bad, it's bad.
It's bad. It's bad. Yeah. So those are the movie assignments. Are you gonna watch? What are you gonna watch next week for movie assignments? You said maybe Her together. Never seen it.
Maybe Her. I want to watch Fury to give you that feedback.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Tell me. That's your assignment.
That's my assignment. I don't know. You'll have to let me know if there's anything.
So if you came to history through film, you came late and you're like, Coach. So obviously I'm called Coach because I coach sports and teach history. So you don't call him Mr. You call him Coach. Like every social studies teacher is like your history teacher, is like your coach. You're like, I missed the first week of class. What should you watch? Yeah, totally. I'd be like, hey, watch Fury and tell me about the house scene. So watch Fury.
I will. I do want to see Project Hail Mary too, since I'm close to finishing the book.
Should we go see that? Should we just sit there and go see that? Or should we wait to go see it in Florida?
Okay.
Have the parents watch.
This is getting way too like into the weeds of our lives now.
Who cares? If you guys know us, then we'll just like come meet us. We'll do a subscriber showing.
Don't give out our address.
Yeah. All right.
Social security number.
Yeah, all that good
You've already
stuff.
aged us with our Dawson's Creek references.
Yeah, people are like
R.I.P. James Vanderbeek. By the way, I don't like that the James Vanderbeek stuff is sad.
Like the people of our like age.
I know.
I know.
I don't like that.
I know.
I don't like that.
Like forget.
Yeah.
It's see, well, like for me.
Oh,
like,
also back to Anaconda. I can't say that word. Anaconda. The Dawson's Creek theme is like very central to the Anaconda movie. It's all tied together. It's all connected.
It's played a bunch.
We didn't even plan this. We're just that good.
It's what happens here on the Movie Spreadsheet. We just make magic on episode 1 of TBD.
I don't want to wait. You know what I'm talking about. That's all. I'm not gonna sing it all.
Is that the theme song of Dawson's Creek?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe we need to fact
Were
check
you
that.
like were you like more of like a Pacey person? Or were you more of like a Joey or a Dawson person?
I'm definitely Pacey.
Oh, you like Pacey over Dawson?
Yes.
Why?
Because Dawson is all like moody and like all emo. Pacey was just like, I don't know.
You know,
Joshua
you know
Jackson.
who I
I
hated
think
on that
I
show?
thought Joshua Jackson was more attractive too.
You know who I hated on that show?
Who? Gran.
Michelle Williams.
Williams' character.
Oh, I hated her.
Yeah.
I just hated her so much.
She was a new girl.
I just didn't like her.
Yeah. Good show.
And then I guess our final question is: you're saying you're locking in Dean as being Rory's best boyfriend?
Yes.
I'm also locking in Dean because I can't name another person in the show.
Don't. Maybe you should do a Gilmore Girls watch from the beginning. Okay.
157 episodes.
Oh, is that many?
Yes, because they reference it in Mike and Nick and Alice. So like 157 episodes.
That's way too many episodes.
That's so many episodes. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
All right, we should sign this off.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Well, thanks for watching episode 1 of TBD. Some creative, clever title coming. We're gonna release these every Saturday. So thanks for watching. Keep watching movies, and we'll see you next week.